fun fact about me, I'm double jointed. My fingers bend really far back. You see that? Probably can't do that with your fingers. Look at that. They're like backwards. I can point at myself. I have a pinky. I can touch the back of my hand. I can touch my index knuckle with it. I bend them all at the same time. It does like that. And I don't even need to use the other hand. I can just, it's wacky. It's wild. It's not as It's not as much with this hand. I can only go like that. Regular. It's not too crazy. It's in my right hand though, which is my less dominant hand, which I think is part of the reason why it's better for the knife tricks that I like to. Although I like using my left hand because it's more articulate. Oh yeah, and if you don't know, articulate means they move in like more refined, better directions. Now, if you thought that meaning of articulate was the meaning to you, it wasn't. I was just simply stating the definition in case you got confused, or maybe you're tired watching this. And, oh wait, hold on, I want to see if I can do a cool trick for you. This trick is called the ice pick. It's basically just an open, but with an extra thing on the knuckle. What I like to do is that, flick it, and then around the, oh, whoo, shit, the leg was facing towards me. That would have been bad if I fucked it up. And if you're worried about me hurting myself, I've done much worse. For example, I got a fun little story about how I got this big old scar on my forearm, right here. See those two little white things? Oh wait, I think this is from where I got bit by a snake. You see those dots about equidistant apart? So I was out camping. I was young, like, no, not young. It was like 6 years ago. I was like 10. It's like pretty young, but not so young that I was a complete idiot. You know what I mean? Just mostly an idiot. Yeah. So I'm walking through. My vision's terrible. I have to wear these glasses, or else everything's mostly just lavish and icky and gross. And I was out gathering sticks. This is like the second time I got bit, which is how I got that one little scar on my hand, which I think I already told that story. Anyway, so I'm walking through the woods. I grabbed something that looks like a stick. It wasn't a stick. It grabs me back. Now, I did what I did when I got bit on this hand. I just go full caveman mode, start wailing on my forearm, swinging it around like a crazy person. At some point, I just like lift it up, and like in a windmill, just bash my arm against the ground. Like, I just wanted this snake off of me, you know what I mean? So anyway, I get this snake off of my arm, and then I just continue on like nothing happened. Oh wait, should I tell the other snake bite story, the more recent one? Oh, shit. Okay, so you see, that scar on my head? I don't know if it's showing up, but yeah, there's a little scar right here. And the reason there's only one is because it was the same story, really. I was walking around the forest, blind as a bat, no glasses, you know what I mean? Blind as a bat, and then I reach in to grab a stick. This time it goes up to my face. I should stop playing with this. Well, it's dull. Yeah, it's really dull. Anyway, this snake goes for my face, and with my ninjutsu-type ninja reflexes, I hit the rope, and it bites my hand. I just freak out. I just pop, pop, pop. At one point, I just grab a rock, pop, 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 slam it against a tree, peel it off, and then just continue on. Oh wait, I got a bunch of fun little scar stories. You might see a couple on my forehead, like there's one there, one there. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Anyway, wait, did I already say how I got those? It also might be the indication of why I might be a little brain damaged. Did I already tell that story? Okay. No, I didn't. Basically, when I was a kid, I fell down the stairs, rumble, tumble, thumbled my way all the way down, all 14 stairs, hit the floor, came back upstairs, because this was when I lived in the second story, right? Came back upstairs to my mom, and the way she described it, since this was too young for me to remember, was that, like, I looked like someone who lived through a Mortal Kombat fatality, is how she described it. That's how I got the big scar right in the middle of my forehead. Anyway, so that's how I got that one. Then the other one, I was told I was 4 years old. I don't remember either of these because my skull was fractured. Who knew that hitting your head with concrete isn't too good for you? Anyway, so yeah, I was like 4 years old, and I just wake up, roll over, and I have this old antique, I don't have it anymore, but I had this old antique nightstand. There was a couple of, like, metal sticks holding up a wooden tabletop. The tabletop was off center, and I just, BAM! Smashed my head into a metal spike, and that's how I got that scar right there, and that fractured my skull. Now, I have this strange inclination to tell the story of one time I played with chemicals. I like to cook. My mom doesn't know I like to cook because she doesn't trust me to cook. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I cut myself pretty bad one time. There's still a scar on my ring finger. But anyways, so yeah, I hate bugs in my kitchen though. I hate them with a fiery passion. Oh, I messed up that. There we go. I hate bugs in my kitchen with a fiery passion, right? So imagine my blood curdling, like absolute infinite rage when it's like the spring. No, it was like fall. What was this? Oh yeah, it was summer of 2019, around like early pandemic time. You know what I mean? And because it was summer, there's ants everywhere. And I decided that the ant killers are working. So you know what I do? I know that ammonium and bleach make mustard gas. I know that there's a little bit of ammonium in urine, a lot more in mine specifically because I'm really dehydrated like 99% of the time, right? So, what I do is I urinate in a water balloon and I put it in the Clorox bleach. Now, what'll happen is the bleach eats away at the latex. It's why you're not supposed to wear a wetsuit in like a community pool, because the chlorine eats the latex of the suit, ruins the suit, and maybe the pool if you got bits of latex in it, it gets in the filters. Anyway, completely different tangent. So that happens, and yeah, it eats away. Gases the ants with the mustard gas. Don't have an ant infestation for the rest of the year. Go figure. Don't do that, but that is very illegal and it's very bad. The reason I didn't get caught was because I used store brand stuff. Don't do it. It's bad, it's dangerous, I know. Okay? Probably the reason I have a lot of the issues that I have. For example, lungs don't work too good. Anyway, that was a small smattering of a collection of stories.